I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2003, had the operation, chemotherapy and some radiotherapy, and then in October 2006 it was discovered that I had further disease in my ribs and then in my spine. I have a Macmillan nurse who comes regularly visit.
We usually get involved in patients when they become palliative, and by that I mean when it's progressed from a primary diagnosis and it's spread from the initial place and gone into other parts of the body.
Initially I saw her every couple of weeks, 3 weeks, and she'll sit and discuss anything I need to discuss, anything that's worrying me. We talk about looking further down the line and things that I've got to prepare for.
I brought you that pack that we talked about.
I know that it's confidential. I know that it's not going to go out to the four walls. So without her being a trained counsellor, she offers a listening support. And that is good because, like you said, you can't always talk to your husband because it's personal to him as well.
It is a difficult conversation to have, but some patients are easier than others. It comes easier to some patients to talk about death and dying.
I think it's crucial that we talk about it because it is part of life. It is something, whether it's your grandma's your first experience of death or your children, it can be any circumstance that you might be discussing death with. And it's making it socially acceptable to talk about it.
It definitely is a taboo subject, and it's a shame really that in the modern age that we're in that it isn't talked about more. And if this can raise the issue and make people talk more, we shouldn't be waiting till we've got a palliative disease or a terminal disease before we start talking about death.
I think when you're diagnosed with secondary cancer, which is palliative, all sorts go through your mind at different stages, your funeral, down to what your children are going to wear at your funeral, how you're going to prepare them, how you're going to financially prepare them, and it's very personal.
I know that we can't prevent death, but I think if we can help somebody to achieve a good death, then that's all we can ask for.